Hey y'all, and today, well, for the second video today, I'm gonna be ranking 1776 numbers. I felt lazy to write out the whole title of the song, so I just, abbreviated them. So, we're gonna be starting from the bottom up, just because it makes more sense. So, dead last for me is Mama Look Sharp. If you know me on Tumblr, you know I don't really like this number. It's way too slow. It's way too boring. It's about a subject I frankly don't care about. But it's whatever. But the people, both Scott Jarvis and Stephen Nathan, their voices are great. So I think I only watched the movie maybe 3 times, watching it all the way through, and I just couldn't do it. Next is Compliments. That number just doesn't do anything. Yes, her voice is great, but it really doesn't do anything for me. And number 12, this one was kind of a joke, but I felt like I should. It was in the show at one point. If you know, you know. Increase and multiply. I was gonna have it as number 1 as a joke, but then I'd be like, oh, what the hell? It's funny. It's makes your ears bleed, but I kind of wish there was a recording with Howard Da Silva, like as a bonus track when he got better from the hospital. It's a whole different story. And 11 is Till Then. Well, it's kind of part of Piddle Twiddle and Resolve, but people like the first revival when they did their cast recording with 2 different numbers completely, so 2 different tracks I should say. So that's why I'm doing it like this, and it's too fast. Not what's going on. Number 10 is But Mr. Adams. He's used to be higher, but I have quite frankly gotten very sick of it because I listen to it too much. Watching it is much better than listening to it, to be honest. Number 9 is Yours, Yours, Yours. I was gonna ring it higher, but there was other numbers I liked better, but still is a good number. Number 8 is Piddle, Twiddle, and Resolve. Fun fact, I used to not really care for this number. It didn't appeal to me. But then as I kept watching the movie and listening to the original Broadway album, I'm like, this makes sense, I actually like this. And number 7 is... Oh my god, it's getting to me. I forgot what this one is. I-8T. What is wrong? Is anybody there? I am stupid. That's my bad. Is anybody there? The lyrics are gonna hit a little different tomorrow. Because if you know, you know. I love the way Ralston Hill starts the number. Unfortunately, it's not on the Broadway cast recording because they had to, like, cut that out so no spoilers, I guess. That makes sense. But still, in the movie, he has me in tears. And just William Daniels' voice is just, woo! That number's great. Number 6 is The Egg. It is a bop of a song. I don't care what anybody says. It is a fucking bop. It's the freaking egg. And it's Monday, and it was very humid this morning, so... Well, it's humid all day, but still. Number 5 is He Plays the Violin. Banger of a song. I love it. I definitely prefer Betty Buckley over Blythe Danner, but love the song regardless. Number 5, oh no, I already did that. Number 4, Sit Down John. Classic, what else can I say? A lot of people know the song. Even people who don't love the show like the song, so makes sense. Number 3 is The Lees of Old Virginia. I love it so much. I tried to sound like Ron Holgate, because this is in his Tony Awards acceptance speech. He was like, and lastly, but last and certainly not least, I'd like to thank the Lees of Old Virginia. That's how he said it, so... I love the song. The first number I fell in love with completely. And then I got a little sick of it, but now I'm like obsessed with it again, so it's great. Number 2, Molasses to Rum. This song, yes, the context is horrible, but it's just the way John Cullum sings the number. It is a fun song to sing. Even, like, if you hate the context, it's still a really fun song to sing. And number 1, I'm sure y'all not surprised. Cool, Considerate Men. Hands down, my favorite number in the show, and one of my all-time favorite Broadway numbers. I'm obsessed with it. I'm the CEO of the word obsessed. It's like, I don't know, something about this number just pulls me in. I do prefer Donald Mannon by a smidge than Paul Hitch. I don't know how to say his name. Paul Heck. This is gonna be a new video. Of how I pronounce his name. Paul Het. Something like that. Hecht, I think. But I definitely prefer Donald Madden, as I think we all do, because I watched the movie before listening to the soundtrack, and you know, they both have great voices, but Donald Madden just does it for me. Just the way the smoothness of his voices, and that like, and that like the, and it's the only number that you can like. David Ford sings a little bit by himself, and like it's David Ford, y'all, John Hancock. Fly swatter. I might get a fly swatter if it's not brown up painted brown because I have brown paint, so it makes sense. But that number is my favorite. It always used to be a favorite, but it never was my ultimate favorite. It was like maybe a number 5. Like if you asked me 5 months ago, like these numbers like would be completely different order 5 months ago, but now I think this is like the ultimate list. I don't think it's gonna change for now. But anyway, this is how I ranked my from least to favorite. Guys, I can't talk. Anyway, this was the video of where I ranked the songs of 1776. Probably controversial, not gonna lie, probably gonna get yelled at, but who cares? Coco Center, man, I'm telling you to convert to that number, it is a fucking bop. And actually, on the cast recording, if you listen very carefully, you can actually hear Emery Bass a little bit. Because he has, like, you can tell it's his voice from anywhere because he has a distinct voice. So you can hear him a little bit. Same with Jonathan Moore, I think, like, towards the very end, because I'll probably record a clip of that, but still. Peace, y'all.